Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Have you guys been looking for me? Well, guess what? You found me in the kitchen with Angela. Creole Roots in the house, all things New Orleans. This would be me. It's Saturday and I'm meal prepping. That's right. Today I'm doing how I do it in the kitchen, okay? So I am making some jerk chicken. Prepping today for tomorrow, right? You know how I do it. I have my chicken here. I'm going to demonstrate how I'm going to do it my way in my kitchen. You know I'm not Jamaican, but you know, Creole roots, we everything, okay? So I'm going to do it the way I do it in my kitchen, all right? So I'm going to go ahead and start with my chicken legs. I have different types of chicken in here. And I'm going to go ahead and score each piece of chicken, if you can see that. I'm scoring my chicken on each side. Yes, I'm leaving the skin on it because we're going to salt and pepper it too. And I want the jerk season to go inside each piece of chicken. You see the scores on there? Okay. So I'm going to do my chicken. I'm scoring each piece. Then I'm going to make my marinade for you guys. And I'm going to let this chicken sit overnight, okay? So, like I said, meal prepping is essential, especially in these times when it costs so much, right? So, I'm doing some legs. This is meal prep for a week, 5 meals a day. What you guys are doing in your kitchen, I don't know. But what I'm doing in my kitchen is meal prepping all the time, every weekend. That way I don't have to do anything but pull something out the refrigerator and then bring it to work and heat it up or have it for dinner. If I decide I don't want to bring it for work, I'll heat it up for dinner. So I have thigh pieces and I have chicken legs. And the reason why I'm scoring each chicken is because I want the marinade to go all the way through, right? So here are my thigh pieces and I have some breasts. I was going to do wings, but I decided against it. Didn't want the wings. So I'm going to just go ahead after I washed and cleaned my chicken. I'm going to just score each piece so I could get some flavor going throughout the chicken, right? I'm also going to do some breast pieces. So the thighs, see what I'm doing? I'm scoring each piece of meat, okay? So I want you guys to see it. Let me back up my tray. And I get these little pieces of chicken scored, okay? I always have paper towel near me. Yeah, so, yeah. And I'm going to use just regular salt and pepper too, you guys. So, on here. And then I'm going to mix up my seasoning. And we're going to go from there. So let me just get this chicken where you can see what I'm doing. I'm just making nice little cuts. Not all the way through the bone, but close enough, right? So I have some thighs, some legs, and some breasts, okay? So if you guys can see that, that's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to season each piece. And then, of course, I'm going to use the seasoning for, let me clean this off a little bit more. I missed one. That's why I like to clean it. And then I check it out, do it again, right? Okay. So, let me get you to, I want you to see what I'm doing. A lot of people have been telling me, I can't see what you're doing. So, I'm going to get in an angle where I can let you see what I'm doing to each leg. And then, yeah, I'm just making little cuts because I want each cut. This one's kind of small, so I don't have to go all the way through. And I'm gonna season them up with some salt and pepper, and then we'll go ahead and make the marinade for the jerk chicken, okay? I know I'm not Jamaican, but it doesn't matter. If you're a cook and you like to cook, get in your kitchen and make stuff happen, right? that's how you do it. So I wanted some good jerk chicken. I'm gonna move this skin out the way, cut down the middle, and I'm leaving the skin on because it's gonna give some crusty bite. And I have my chicken breast here. I don't really have to do that with the chicken breast, but I'm gonna put little lines in it, right? So, and I'm gonna let it marinate overnight. Chicken breasts are, you know, big. So you want to get all the way through and through the cavity of the chicken breast, right? Because people tend to say chicken breast is so dry, but you got to know how to cook your chicken breast, right? So this one was kind of big, so I say, well, let me cut it. I'm just scoring it a little bit, not much, just scoring it a little bit, right? So that's my chicken breast pieces. This is my final one. And then I'm gonna move this pot out the way, and I'm gonna put, I think I'm gonna put my chicken back in there. And what I'm gonna also do, you guys, is I'm gonna make the mixture, you know, and then I'm gonna go ahead and salt each piece with salt and pepper all throughout. Okay, I'm gonna put olive oil on the chicken as well. You wanna salt each piece, and I want mine to sit overnight. I don't know how you guys do stuff, but I'm gonna let mine sit overnight. After I get the seasoning in and the salt and pepper, it's a mild blend, you know, it's just salt and pepper, making sure I get it all through so I can mix every piece of the meat. Get it generous in there, okay? And then I'm gonna go ahead and generously add some black pepper. Okay, and this is gonna marinate overnight. So I gotta get that. Don't mind me if I sneeze now. You know, every time I use seasoning, if you ever watch my channel, it makes me sneeze. So I'm trying to hold back, you guys. So I'm using salt and black pepper. Whew. Told y'all it makes me sneeze. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix each piece well. I have my salt and pepper. Okay, and then I'm gonna pull out my good old Ninja, making sure each piece has salt and pepper on it. And I'm gonna add a little Creole seasoning. Y'all know I'm from New Orleans. I'm a Creole woman. And I think all food tastes good with our seasoning as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this one in half, this chicken breast. So my chicken breast, I could tell the difference between a thigh and a chicken breast because I left the skin on the thigh, and the chicken breasts are filleted. They have no bone in them. So I'm going to be able to tell, even though I can probably tell whether it's fried or baked, you know, according to the way it's shaped. I know. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little Creole seasoning to this mixture. And 1 second. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands. Y'all be right back. So I gotta touch my Creole seasoning. So yeah, I'm gonna get a little Creole seasoning on there. I say the more seasoning the better. And I'm gonna let this sit in a marinade overnight, you guys. I'm gonna let it sit in the marinade overnight, and I'm about to make the marinade. I forgot to cut this breast. So let it sit overnight, and then it's gonna sit in that. I'm gonna get up in the morning before church and I'm gonna bake it. Gonna oven bake this. I'm not gonna put it on the grill or anything. I'm gonna oven bake it. Okay, so I'm gonna push this to the side. I'm gonna pull out my Ninja. Okay, that's done. That's ready. And we're gonna wash our hands again, and I'm gonna start the process. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna move this cutting board out the way, and I gotta get my knife. Got my knife, got my cutting board. Here's my Ninja. We're gonna get this situated. We're gonna get this party started with my Ninja, okay? So, I love this thing. It's real cool. I have 2 Scotch bonnets. I like heat, so I'm gonna drop that Scotch bonnet in there. I like the heat, you guys, okay? So, I'm gonna open it up a little bit. And you got to be careful with these Scotch bonnets, and I'm going to tell you why. They're extremely hot. Okay, so yeah, I'm leaving the seeds in there because I like heat. Okay, I'm going to use some green onion, and I'm chopping them up. Okay, let me push this to the side. I'm chopping them up because I want everything to blend well, okay? So I have some green onion, and I'm cutting them into pieces, and I'm gonna drop them in there, okay? I also have a sweet onion. Gonna get that in there. It's probably gonna be a half, okay? Chop that up. And I'm gonna drop that in there. It was a small one, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and use 2, the whole onion, okay? So I'm just rough chopping everything. And I'm gonna get it in that Ninja and chop everything up. I'm gonna also add some olive oil in here. Let me open it up. Gonna add the olive oil in there. And don't worry, I have more. I keep olive oil. Okay. I have also my limes. I have 2 limes, you guys. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get my seasonings. I have my jerk chicken seasoning. Get the lid off of this. My olive oil is not wanting to work too well, but it's gonna have to work. I gotta get this lid off of here. So there it go. I had to push it to get it loose. Fingers not working too well. There it go. Okay. Get some more olive oil in there. And then I have some ginger, ground ginger. Okay, this is how I'm doing mine. Okay. It's gonna be pasty. Okay. And then I'm gonna push that to the side. And then I have some paprika. That's smoky paprika, okay? I have some allspice. That allspice gives it that good, okay? All right. And then I have some cloves. Okay, I'm missing a couple of spices, but I'm gonna get it. I have my jerk seasoning. That's it right there, my jerk seasoning. I'm gonna add that in there. Okay, and then I'm going to add in here some cinnamon. What else I have here? A little coriander I'm gonna add. Okay. I'm also gonna add some browning seasoning to give it that color. And I gotta get some brown sugar as well. And I also gotta open my limes up. Like I said, my hands haven't been working, so I got help. This is magic. I got that help right here. Get the juice out of my lime. And I gotta get brown sugar as well. Okay. And I'm still gonna add some of my stuff in there too, because you know I gotta have cayenne pepper. Okay. Cayenne pepper never hurt anybody. And I gotta get garlic too, you guys. So there's my juice. Let me get my garlic out. Got some garlic here. I'm gonna add a helping of minced garlic. Gotta have that garlic, you guys, okay? And then let's see what else I'm missing. My cayenne pepper. Okay, and then a little salt and pepper. And a little more Creole seasoning. That's for me. I know this is not how y'all do it, but this is what I'm doing. That's what I like, okay? So let me get my lime juice in there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and process it. Okay, so I'm gonna crush everything. Gotta add the brown sugar now. Ooh, it look good and it smell good, you guys. Yes, it do. It smell good. So I wanted to get that mixed up. I may add a little bit molasses too. So I'm gonna get my brown sugar in here. And I'm gonna put those limes in there too. I'm not going to just leave it. I'm gonna put my limes in there. So You guys, I have some real molasses. See that? Yes, 100%. I'm gonna add a little bit of that in there. If I can open it, jeez. There it is. Just a little bit. Make everything great, right? So go ahead, lock that down and power it up again. So that's a good paste, a good consistency, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and bring my chicken back over here. And I told you I'm gonna keep my limes and add them in and let them marinate overnight with my chicken, okay? So here's my chicken, you guys. We're gonna get this situated. Let you see what the marinade looks like. It's pretty lovely, you guys. Check that out. That's my marinade. Pull this out. Okay, look at that beauty. That looks good, don't it? So I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle it all over. Let it marinate overnight. Then we're gonna bake it in the oven. And it's gonna be fire! Fire, fire. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this mixed up now. I want every piece to get some good on it. I'm gonna put it in some foil. And the longer you sit this, the better it'll be. Because I want it to get all in each piece of chicken. Because remember what I did? I took the chicken and I scored each piece. Because we want the marinade to get throughout every piece of the chicken. And you can do barbecue. You can do barbecue. You can do barbecue turkey too like this. I mean, not barbecue. I'm sorry, you guys. You can do jerk barbecue, or you can do barbecue turkey as well. Okay, so this is good. It's gonna be great. Like I said, I'm gonna let every piece marinate overnight, and then we're gonna put it on sheet pans, and we're gonna let it cook overnight. I mean, we're gonna let it marinate overnight, and we're gonna let it cook. Okay, I'm sorry, you guys, I can't talk today. So we're gonna let each piece get all this good stuff in it, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna cook this in the morning in the oven roasted, right? So there you have it, my jerk chicken recipe. Let me wash my hands so you can see. And I'll get back to you guys. But here's my jerk chicken marinade. We're gonna let it sit overnight. I'm gonna cover it with foil. But there you have it. I'll come back to you and let you see oven baked chicken, jerk chicken. Thank you guys. If you like the stuff I'm doing, you know what to do. But we're not finished yet. I'm gonna show you the finishing touches. Come back, let this bake. It's gonna be good. Bye y'all for now. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm back. I told you I'd be back in the morning, right? So this is In the Kitchen with Angela, if you guys don't know. All things New Orleans, Creole roots. I'm in the house. I'm making jerk chicken this morning. So I let it marinate overnight. Okay. Now I'm back to put it in the oven. And it looks pretty good. It's been marinating overnight. I'm going to use 2 sheet pans to put it in. Okay. And I'm going to cover my sheet pans with foil. I have 2 of them, you guys. And then I'm going to put some olive oil down. We're going to spread them out, okay? I have the oven preheated on 425 degrees. Let me let y'all see what we're doing here. Okay, so I have the foil right there. And in New Orleans, you may hear people say furl, but the proper way is foil. So I'm just greasing up my pan here. I'm gonna get me some tongues out. So I have my other one. Okay. If I have to use 3 sheet pans, I will. So I'm gonna go ahead and coat each sheet pan of foil with olive oil, okay? Then I'm gonna cook them on 425 for 40 minutes. Okay? So, there you have it. I'm gonna get each piece and place them on the foil pan. So I have my legs and I have some thighs. Turn it over. Give each piece. I let it marinate, you guys. I sure did overnight. And I think that's gonna be just right, right? So we have each piece I'm laying out. I'm gonna put that jerk chicken in the oven. I'm not going to do my chicken breast, and the reason why, I'm going to do my chicken breast later because chicken breast takes a shorter time to cook. So my chicken breast will get cooked, but it's not going to be cooked with the chicken thighs and legs because they take a longer time to cook. What you say? I'm going to arrange them like that. So get these thighs in here, and you can cook chicken breasts on 400 for 25 minutes. I'm a person who don't really eat dark meat, so the dark meat, it is what it is. I don't care for it, but I will eat a leg or two, right? So that's about it. So, no, this is a chicken breast. We're going to leave that out. See, I can tell which is which, too. So all these are my chicken breasts. They're marinating. Okay. In that good. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a spoon. I'm going to get some of the seasoning from the marinade. And I'm going to put it all over the chicken, and we're going to let that chicken cook. Let it cook. And I like to leave the skin on the thigh. You can take it off if you want, But the skin and the little fat actually keeps your chicken moist, even though thighs, they're fatty. So they're going to be moist anyway. No, I'm not a fan of fatty meat. I'm just getting some of the marinade and coating it on the chicken. And then we're going to let it cook on 425 for 40 minutes, and I'll let you see the finishing touches. So the other one, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to take some of the marinade and pour it on top of the chicken pieces, and we're going to let it cook on high heat. And the reason being, you want that caramelization, right? So, like I said, the chicken breasts, they're coated pretty well. So, I don't have to do much. You cook that on 425, and that's going to be it. So, there's a lot more juice where that come from. And because I did the slits in the chicken, it marinated all the way through, you guys. So this is gonna be really good. Check that out. We're gonna put it in the oven for 40 minutes, you guys. So that's gonna cook for 40 minutes. I'm gonna let this continue to marinate, okay? And then once the chicken has this 40-minute process, I'll come back and show you the finishing touches of my jerk chicken. I'll be back. This is a little slighter, longer video than normal, but it's gonna be good, okay? Okay, you guys, so it's been about 40 minutes or so. I'm gonna go ahead and pull my jerk chicken out. It's actually beautiful. Look at that, you guys. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Look at that. That's beautiful chicken. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my tongs and get this chicken transferred over into this pan, and I'm gonna cover it with foil, okay? But it turned out great, my jerk chicken recipe. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add more chicken in the stove. Oh, here's a good piece here I could try. Oh, that's delicious. Yes. I'm proud of myself. It has a good little spice to it. And that's some good chicken, you guys. So, this is In the Kitchen with Angela. Creole Roots. All things New Orleans. My meal prep turned out great. And there you have it. My good old jerk chicken. If you like the things I do, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, of course, on my IG, Instagram, and Facebook, okay? So, if you like the videos I do and more, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. You can like, okay, comment, invite others to join me. This is Creole Roots, all things New Orleans, In the Kitchen with Angela. I'm signing out. Have a good day.